Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Okay, everyone, the weekend is finally upon us, and I'm sure you're all absolutely thrilled about that. Unless, of course, you're working, then apologies for that, but I hope you have a good one regardless. If you're new on in, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do so immediately. Click that subscribe button, turn it from red to grey, touch it like it's been given permission to do something you shouldn't be doing. It's brilliant over here. Make sure that you are subscribed. Now, 2 days ago, I did a video on Deontay Wilder where he was blaming Dillian Whyte for the reason why Dillian Whyte is #1 for 600 days and has not been given a WBC World Heavyweight title shot against him yet. Basically, he's tried to shift all the blame over onto Dillian Whyte, and that video will pop up at the end of this one, so you can click it straight away and continue watching this whole saga. So basically, in a nutshell, what it is that Wilder's done is he's given Dillian Whyte 4 strikes, and he's blamed Dillian Whyte, and I've counteracted each and every one of them with facts. Basically, he's lied is what he's done, because he's an absolute coward. Now, Dillian Whyte, every week he does a column with TalkSport, and the article for this particular one will be in the description box, where he talks about Wilder, where he responds to Wilder's claims, and of course, he talks about Joseph Parker and Love Island, something that I never watched. But regardless, Dillian Whyte has said this about Deontay Wilder in response to his lies. I see the pathetic coward. Deontay Wilder has been spouting nonsense once again. He has turned down multiple career high paydays to fight me in the past, and now he's trying to cover up his cowardness with bullcrap and lies. Wilder and his bomb squad are deluded and desperate to avoid fighting me at all costs. I offered him more money to fight me than he got for fighting Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury combined. The truth of the matter is, he has been running for me for over 2 years, and he can feel my hot breath on his neck. I've heard that he wakes up in the middle of the night screaming, sweating and shaking and phoning the WBC in a panic, crying and begging them to keep me away from him. He is desperate to avoid facing me, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's already pleaded with the WBC to give him a franchise belt for the United States or even Alabama, so he can be a heavyweight king of his own little yellow castle. I'm coming for you, Deontay, and when I catch you, I'm going to hurt you. Dillian Whyte statement. Wow. Now, as we know, anybody who actually wants to fight Wilder don't want to do it. Why? Because he's frightened of anybody who actually believes that they're going to beat him. And Dillian Whyte, mark my words, I've said this for 2 years now, that when Dillian Whyte gets hold of Wilder, he's going to break his spine, is what he's going to do. Well, not literally, but he's going to hurt him and knock him out, is what he's going to do. And release that WBC Sophia belt like the SAS is what he's going to do. Now, he's absolutely correct. Deontay Wilder has been avoiding him for a long, long time, and the WBC have been allowing him to get away with it. For whatever reason it may be, in the history, have we ever seen this, where a WBC #1 has been 600 days and not had a world title fight, or even a shot, or even the mandatory? We haven't seen that. Now, hopefully a resolution will be forthcoming very, very soon. We do know that his fight with Oscar Rivas will be for the official mandatory position. But the issue is, when is that going to happen? Because, as we know, the rules are the WBC champion of all weight divisions should defend their title against the mandatory once at least every 12 months. Wilder's been 4.5 years and only fought 2. No matter what the reasons are, no matter what it is, he's had too many voluntaries, and it's time that he caught up and gave Dillian Whyte a world title voluntary defense. Because if he doesn't do it voluntary and Dillian Whyte actually gets the mandatory and that fight gets called, when Dillian Whyte pummels him, there will be no rematch because it will be mandatory. Not only that, I'm pretty sure Eddie Hearn will do everything that he can to make sure he wins that purse bid and drags Wilder's skinny legs over here to the UK. Wilder won't want that. So Wilder, listen up. You're better off giving Dillian Whyte a voluntary defence. But of course, all things going well on July 20th against Oscar Rivas, of course. Let's not look past that one for definite. And of course, Deontay Wilder, he does have a fight coming up on September the 28th against Luis Ortiz in Los Angeles, or at least according to BoxRec. But he's been running from Dillian Whyte for a long time. He's even sent him personal DMs saying how he's not going to fight him and how he's not going to sign anything to say that if Dillian Whyte did fight Luis Ortiz and he beats Luis Ortiz, then he'll fight him next. Basically, all things that Wilder says on camera, but what he's actually saying behind the scenes is not true. He's an absolutely yellow belly spine coward. We all know this. But anyway, that is Dillian Whyte's response to Deontay Wilder. And believe me, when he actually says it, Wilder, when I'm coming for you, I'm going to hurt you. And that's exactly what he's going to do, because Dillian Whyte will go in there and steam him. I can guarantee you that. But anyway, everyone has their own opinions on it, whether you think Dillian Whyte wins or whether you don't. Either way, he should be getting a world title fight. And for whatever reason, Wilder gets away with doing whatever it is that he wants to do. And that shouldn't be the way. What is the point of the ranking system? Right? Anyway, this is the WBC. Are we surprised? Of course not. Anyway, article in the description box. And if you click on that screen right about now or thereabouts, that video from 2 days ago for Deontay Wilder saying how it's all Dillian Whyte's fault should be there right now. So go give it a watch. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up. And of course, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.